8:05, Brock Tozer with you on the Morning Express, and joining me in studio this morning is Brant Pethick, local Ottawa artist. Brant's going to be at Salem Storehouse tomorrow, 11 o'clock for an in-store performance, and then the following Saturday, 8 days from now, he's going to be at the Shankman Arts Centre officially releasing his Awake album, release concert with his full band. Thanks so much for coming into the studio this morning, Brant.
Hey, Brock, thanks for having me.
Let's start by backing up a little bit and talking about your Awake CD, just the process of putting that together. I know you worked with Andrew Horrocks, who's well known within the industry, a producer, GMA award winning. What was that whole experience like?
It was incredible, an incredible learning experience, incredible in many ways. And I worked with Andrew at his studio in Kitchener, and over a period of 6 months, we recorded and produced Awake. I worked with his session players. I worked with him. I learned a lot about production, about songwriting, about writing hit records, and whole bunch of things. So it was an incredible experience, and it was such worth the travel from Ottawa to Kitchener.
Probably the most common comment that I give to artists when they submit music, and we decide not to play them on the radio, is to maybe work with a different producer, because the producer is just such a key person in the whole process. Can you talk a little bit more about that? Because I know people always say it's great to work with Andy. What did he bring to the table?
He brought, we went, through the whole pre-production stage with rearranging songs and talking about the meaning and the vision of the music and the messaging in the music. And, we had long conversations about all of those things. And that really centered the music, the message, the vision of the whole project. And, that's one of his key skills, that he's able to bring it down to a level where we're able to talk about the meaning of the music. And that's pretty much the first and foremost thing that I got out of it. That whole emotional aspect of writing and creating the music, and so that's certainly one of his many skills. And beyond that, rearranging and putting together the music with musicians, and I was certainly a part of that in many ways. Played guitar and sang on this record. So after that, then it's about putting it all together and finding a vision, to conquer what we started out with, that whole meaning thing. And, I think we got that with Awake. It's an emotional record, an anthemic record, and we started out to try and bring that music to life.
The Awake CD has been out for some time now, but you decided to wait a while before holding an official album release concert. Talk about putting your band together and finding the right people.
Yeah, well, that's part of it. We're working with some great people now. Scott Laverne's in studio with us today. I have Grant McDonald and Steph McAleer also on the bass and drums. So all local people. Initially, it was all about finding the right people that would be able to put this, perform this music and make it come to life to perform to the community here in Ottawa and elsewhere. And, the whole thing about doing the release concert so long after the record was released was planned. Actually, it's kind of backwards. Typically, artists will perform their release concert soon after the album is released. But to this time, I wanted to get it out there and get some traction, and I think I have. I've had a couple songs, on radio, certainly on this station and across Canada. So it's working, and I've got some great feedback on the album. Got some new followers, some new fans, and I know they're coming out to the show on the 15th.
Well, it is. Some people try to rush it too quickly, but you really thought it through.
Yes, absolutely, and that was the whole point. It was to release the album, get the band together, get this performance solid, get some good production around this show. Everything involved, and it's been a ton of work to get there. So it's going to be great to perform on the 15th with this band. It's also going to be great to get it done and launch the album, and look forward to the future and getting these songs out there and performing to Ottawa and beyond.
You've been doing a lot of local dates. I know you're at the Ottawa Race Weekend and all over the place. You've been playing all over Ottawa lately, which is awesome to see. You're going to play a live song for us in a moment, but first I want to give you a chance to plug the Awake music video, because I know you've been working on that as well. You're going to debut that at the concert Saturday the 15th, right?
Yeah, that's the little secret that's now leaking out for many reasons.
Sorry.
No, that's good. This is good. Yeah, so I've worked with a local Ottawa production company called Hotcakes New Media. So if there's people out there that are looking to do music videos, you want to talk to them. Very creative, very professional. And we just finished the shooting this past week, the final footage. So the premiere of this video, I'm going to announce it today, is on June 22nd. So we're going to have an online premiere. So I'm going to promote that over the next week, and hopefully everyone out there in Radio Land will tune in and get that video out there on the 22nd of June. So
Nice.
And the video is Awakes, the title track, and we're going to play that song today. And it was a great experience. We filmed it locally here in Ottawa at many different locations. And there's lots of different components to this video. There's a live performance. There's a couple of, I guess, Christian community artists in the video as well. So stay tuned. It'll be interesting to see what you see.
Well, we can't see him on the camera we have set up here, but you have your guitar player Scott in studio with you as well. And you guys are going to do Awake for us. Go for it.
Thank you. Lost in a moment, and it fills the air with a reach full of empty that craves control, despair, wasting all I'll ever be. Yeah. Reach for the answers to save my sins as I fight through the anger to change where I began. Making sense of why we pray. Got to be awake to, I relate to. I can't believe what's falling in my hands, and I wait for these walls, these chains to fall all around me. I've got to be awake. I've got to be awake. Raise your hands for those shameless whims as I chase desire that's fading from within. Every second I am free. I've got to be awake to, I relate to. I can't believe what's falling in my hands, and I wait for these walls, these chains to fall all around me. Got to be awake. I've got to be awake. Too late, don't waste my time. Yeah, it's always in my hands. I'm away to, I relate to. Can't believe what's falling in my hands, and I wait for these walls, these chains to fall all around me. I've got to be awake. I've got to be awake to, I relate to. I can't believe what's falling in my hands, and I want more. What are you waiting for? Now I see I've got to be awake. I've got to be awake. I've got to be
Brant Pethick, awake live at the CHRI studios this morning. Brant's going to be at Salem Storehouse tomorrow, 11 a.m., doing an in-store performance. And next Saturday, June 15th, at the Schenkman Arts Center, officially releasing his album, Awake. Thank you so much, Brant, for joining us this morning. Appreciate your time.
Thanks so much, Brock.